Jason, TikTok is pushing people to make longer videos. Have you heard about this?
No, I thought that whole thing with TikTok is that it's short form.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly right.
Why are they trying to go into something that like they're not good at? Well, not that they're not good at, but I mean,
It's longer form content. Yeah, the thing is that they're not making any money. That's literally it. But the thing is that some creators are saying that they are worried about the vibe of
the vibe.
TikTok.
Interesting.
Yes. So the thing is, on Saturday, TikTok will officially phase out their creator fund because they had a creator fund, essentially giving money out to certain creators who are putting out content.
Oh, the viral stuff.
Yeah, the viral stuff. So the thing is that they're going to be phasing out the creator fund, and they're going to be introducing something new called the Creative Program Beta. And the thing is that it's going. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing is that it's going to be going in and creating a fund for people who are making now longer form content. Your thoughts on this?
My brain's like, oh, so you mean just like the YouTube partnership program?
Yes, just like the YouTube partnership program. That's exactly it. And
Got it.
I think my personal opinion is that it's because it is hard to monetize short form content. I think YouTube saw it. YouTube peeked into it and noticed right away, we're not going to be making that much money off of this.
No, but they needed to offer something similar.
Yes, everyone was offering short form content after TikTok, after they saw the explosion of TikTok and how many users that they had and how many users were generating content on it.
Yeah. I think the thing with TikTok is that it's hard to monetize in terms of the company TikTok itself. The people who are advertising stuff on TikTok, like people selling candy and stuff, those people were making a lot of money.
They were.
So much money until they banned it.
Oh my God. You're right. You're right. They did. They did ban it. Yes, but some creators are worried about this because the thing is that originally that you could originally all their content is short form. So they're not really trained to do long form content. There's actually some creators with large amounts of followings, like 500,000 to 1.2 million followers, saying that it's hard for them to do anything longer than a minute. Yeah. It's very interesting to hear that because as a content creator, I feel like you should have a very wide array of content that you could introduce. But and this is the direction that TikTok is going. And I think because of this, a lot of creators are also going to notice that maybe your short form content is not going to be pushed as hard because they're wanting to promote the longer form content.
But that's not what TikTok's about. It's ruining the vibe.
That's exactly what they're saying. It's ruining the vibe.
Yeah, but I mean,
because
I do wonder.
We do know because we're on YouTube. We do know for shorts to get monetized, you need about 10 million views, as opposed to like about 4,000 hours of watch time. But I think personally, 10 million views is a lot. So, and the thing is, from the payouts that I've seen from the YouTube Shorts, it's literally pennies on the dollar, like less than pennies on the dollar for your shorts monetization compared to your actual YouTube videos.
Interesting. I have a way potentially that TikTok could in fact make money.
And before he says that, consider subscribing if you like this type of content. We put out videos daily. We have a library of over 200 videos, closing in on 300. And like I mentioned, we put out videos daily. And, subscribing is free. It doesn't cost you anything. It only takes a second. And it does really help out the channel.
And for all those TikTok executives out there watching our content specifically, the way that here's a not freebie. If you guys implement it and it's because of us, throw us a bone.
Yeah, throw us a bone here.
Please. Please. But no, I think the way that they could do it is that they make it a rule or a rule for creators on TikTok that if you are using the platform to sell anything, that it needs to be through their approved store. they make a TikTok store or like TikTok payment option, and they have to go
Oh.
like and make it so that if they don't use it, it's like, oh, we delete your account.
Oh, that's crazy.
It forced them to go use TikTok to sell things, and then they'll be able to go and like get a percentage of the cut. Because like my idea is that they would use their platform like TikTok as kind of like like an app store where like they just host it, but all the payments and stuff has to go through the Apple App Store so that they get a cut. And it's like, oh, we curate the environment for your sale, so you need to pay us money. And I think that's the way forward for TikTok, really.
Yeah.
They just become a payment processor for the sales that are being generated through TikTok.
They would make so much, like a percentage on the sales that they make and the payment process. They would make so much money thinking about
Exactly.
it because there's TikTok is still huge. It still has
Yeah,
a
I
large
mean, like,
audience base. And
Think
like,
about it this way, like, oh, all those people selling like if you try to sell like a car, if you make a car ad on there and then they're able to see that it's a car ad, then you're like, oh, if you have to sell it, anything that you are marketing through TikTok, you need to give a percentage back.
Yeah.
Or have like a TikTok marketing account or something like that, and you have to pay.
Yeah, I actually think that's a really good idea. I do think that's a really good idea. I think that payment processing is good. For
'cause then it would
business wise, I think it's good.
Well, I also think it'd be good for
Creators.
creators because then you could start reintroducing the creator fund because now you have more money coming in.
Yeah.
And then you could start redistributing it back into the platform itself. So like, even if the TikTokers that are not pushing products, like, and are just doing it for content, they could start getting money. But then they're the ones who are bringing in a lot of the people who go onto the website and might see other ads or like basically creators that are pushing product that kind of feed the whole system. So the ecosystem will get
bigger.
like, bigger.
Yeah, that's interesting. I do think that's a good idea. I think that
You're welcome, TikTok.
If you're watching this, I would agree with him. Payment processing, make more money, make sure that these creators are getting paid because the thing is, even though like I mentioned they're phasing out like that creator fund, this is the very last thing actually. So the very last thing is that people have been using this new like creative program beta, and the thing is they're already showing like that these creators are making thousands of dollars off of this. Yeah. Yes. So, and that's because it's like they're promoting this long form content because that's where the real money is. It's like being
somewhere
able
you
to,
can post more ads on it. Yeah.
yeah. By the way, I didn't want to say this, but YouTube for like off like for the television, I've been getting more
YouTube
than like
TV?
I've been getting like more than like the app through like the Roku or like any of these other ones. I've been getting ads that are like 90 seconds or like 120-second ads. It's more than 2 ads that I've been getting. I've been getting served like 4 ads, and they're like raking in the money off of all of these ads.
Off
by the
you.
way, off of me,
Off your back.
Yeah. So the thing is that
I mean, they got rid of ad blocker or made it more difficult to use ad blocker.
yeah, so they're already they know that's what TikTok's doing. They're like, oh, they want to become more like YouTube, but the creators are like, well, we didn't sign up to be more like YouTube. We signed up to be like
TikTokers.
yeah.
Literally, they're TikTokers.
Yeah, so there's a huge thing that's happening right now, and I do think the algorithm is going to push people to make long form content. They're going to be like, oh,
I mean, they could still make it. The thing is that I think they're going to make it so that you can have short form, but I feel like it's going to be just like how YouTubers are doing it, where the TikToks are pushing them to other platforms. Like, oh, they push them to your Twitch, or you push them to your YouTube, or the longer form where you get more money.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be that the TikToks are going to be pushing their TikTok audience to the long form TikToks instead of long form YouTube, long term like other places.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. But yes, let us know your thoughts down below on this. Do you think that this is good for the overall TikTok platform? Do you think it being more like YouTube is beneficial? And these people are already coming out saying that they're making thousands of dollars in this new program. It's like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, let us know down below. Like, Do you think it's just that every social media platform is just becoming the same thing? Like one person does something and it's like, oh, they all have to do the exact same thing.
I think that is. I think it's getting to that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know in the comments down below.